Hey guys, are you okay? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessie, your nurse, slash aspiring baker, slash traveler, slash friend. It's been a year since I started this channel, and I just want to thank all of you for the love and support, to my family, friends, and to everyone who's been there for me ever since. Thank you so much. Also, if you are new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button. I upload travel videos, dessert, tasting videos, and baking videos. That's why it's Travel the World and Taste It. And to celebrate my 1 year anniversary here in YouTube, I made a red velvet cheesecake cake. And here's the recipe. So basically, this red velvet cheesecake cake is composed of two cakes: the New York style cheesecake and the red velvet cake. We'll be using two 10-inch straight-sided baking pans, one for the cheesecake and one for the red velvet cake. First, we will make the New York style cheesecake. And for a detailed video of this recipe, please check the link on the description box below. First, preheat your oven at 246 degrees Celsius. And in this procedure, we will skip the crust part. Okay, so in a mixing bowl, you'll beat 24 ounces cream cheese. Once smooth enough, you will add 1 cup heavy cream, 1 cup granulated white sugar, 1/3 cup of flour, and then add 1 cup sour cream, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 1 teaspoon of lemon, and 3 eggs that you will add one at a time. Once everything is combined completely, set this aside and prepare your baking pan. Line your baking pan with the parchment papers so that it will be easier for you to remove the cake after baking. And also, don't forget to grease your baking pan with butter. And then transfer your butter to your baking pan. After baking, let your cheesecake cool and chill it inside the fridge for 4 hours or until your red velvet cake is ready. Okay, so for the second part, we will now make our red velvet cake. Again, preheat your oven at 180 degrees Celsius. In a mixing bowl, you will mix all your dry ingredients using a sieve. So you will sift your cake flour, your unsweetened cocoa powder, and baking soda. Then set this aside. The next step is to mix all your wet ingredients. In a stand mixer using a paddle attachment, you will mix unsalted butter softened in room temperature with the white sugar. Mix until completely combined. And then add 2 eggs, one at a time. Then add your vegetable oil, white vinegar, vanilla extract, and yogurt. Then add your dry ingredients to your wet ingredients. Don't forget to scrape down the sides of your mixing bowl and the paddle attachment using a rubber spatula. Once properly mixed, then it's time to add your red food coloring. Set this aside while you prepare your baking pan. Generously grease your baking pan with butter and then dust it with flour. This will make it easier for you to remove your cake after baking. Once the inside of your baking pan is fully covered with flour, next you can transfer your red velvet cake mixture to your baking pan. You will bake your red velvet cake at 180 degrees Celsius for 1 hour. So, you will let it cool for 30 minutes before you remove it from the pan. Then, set this aside and let it cool completely. Once you're cooling your red velvet cake, you can now make your cream cheese frosting. So you will be using a cream cheese and then smoothen your cream cheese using a hand mixer. Once smooth enough, add your powdered sugar. Then add the unsalted butter softened in room temperature. Then next add your vanilla extra. Just make sure that everything is mixed completely. Set this aside or let it chill inside your fridge. Okay, so now you're ready to assemble and frost your red velvet cheesecake cake. So first, on a cake board, you will put your red velvet cake. And then using a serrated knife, you slice the domed part of your red velvet cake to level it and flatten. Set this aside because you will use it later for the decoration and for the toppings. Then using a cake leveler, you will divide your red velvet cake into two horizontally. Just make sure to hold your cake in place while slicing it. Then separate the two parts of your red velvet cake. On your New York style cheesecake, carefully remove it from the pan and remove the parchment papers. On the first layer of your cake, spread a thin layer of your cream cheese frosting so that your cakes will stick together. Then again, spread a very thin layer of your cream cheese frosting and place the third layer of your cake. Cover the top and the side of your cake with the remaining cream cheese frosting, and then decorate it as desired. It's tasting time. Things I love about red velvet cakes are first, its color. There's something about its red color that makes it tempting and mysterious at the same time. Second, I love that it tastes like a chocolate cake, but not that chocolatey, something different. Like there's a distinct taste and smell. Actually, when it first came out in my oven, it smells tangy, like there's a strong, tempting odor that you don't smell from other cakes. And of course, the cheesecake. No doubt it's the best cheesecake ever. Like, its simple, lemony, cheesy taste and creamy texture complements with the moist and complex taste of the red velvet cake. That's why I love it. I love the combination, and I'm sure that you will love it too.